slow cooker pulled pork.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay? These are really delicious. I love my slow cooker because when it turns about 5 o'clock and people start saying to me, "What's for dinner?" I'm usually annoyed by that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Are you watching?
I'm shot into your life.
Well, I shouldn't say I'm always, but you know, you have those moments where it's like 5 o'clock and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna make for dinner?
Yep.
So if it's the morning, I put something in this slow cooker,
Already
and then
figured
5
out.
o'clock rolls around, dinner is ready, and I don't have to think about it.
Katie, it looks like you're going to a cocktail party after your cooking today.
I got 2 speeds. I'm either sweatpants or dressed up, and today I got dressed up, all right? I'm saving so much time by using the slow cooker, I got to get dressed
that's
up.
nice.
There
You
you
look
go.
fabulous.
All right, Sunny, if you
Yes.
can chop up that pineapple for me, and then juice the orange and the lime, that'd
Which do
be
you need
wonderful.
first?
It doesn't make any difference.
Okay,
They're all
gotcha.
going in the same place. All right, so let's do this pork butt first. This is a tough piece of meat, so it's really good to do a slow cooker on this and let it tenderize. I've got my salt, pepper, cumin, coriander, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, all going into a bowl. This is gonna be my little spice rub. And I'm gonna season up that pork with it, and we're gonna sear it and give it all that good brown deliciousness on the outside. So there we go. This can take a lot of salt on this pork butt.
Heck
You
yeah.
need it.
a
And
big
this
hunk
is
of meat.
this is your only opportunity when you're making something that is slow cooker. Your only opportunity to season it is at the beginning. If you don't do it now, you don't get the opportunity. A piece of meat like this needs the time, and do all the sides.
That's
So
boneless, I take it, right?
It is boneless. Yes.
Do you
can-
put it in the fridge overnight, or you just...
You
just-
could.
You can?
Yeah, you can do that if you got the time. If you are meal planning
Yeah.
and you want to put this in the fridge overnight, it's only going to taste better from that. Now, I'm going to put some oil into my skillet and sear this bad boy up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
baby.
going
Yep,
to
and here
do
it is.
fat side down first
Oh.
and render that fat out. I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Sunny, how's it going over there with the
Ben.
pineapple?
So this is a fresh one, but could you use canned or pre-sliced from the
You could
produce section?
absolutely use canned pineapple for this. You could use a can of crushed pineapple would work.
Oh,
Whatever you have. Okay, so now let's get to work on the sauce that's gonna go into our slow cooker with the pork. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. I've got onion. I'm using white onion. And I'm gonna add in some brown sugar, some jalapeno.
Jalapeno.
Yes, if your family doesn't like spicy, you can leave it out. Garlic cloves.
I thought you were going to say you can leave them. I was like, whoa, hey, what's going on? You
I've got
at 5
salt.
o'clock, what's for dinner? And now
Get
next
outta
thing you know,
here.
you're out the door.
So funny. All right, I'm gonna give this a little
Uh-oh.
pulse. If I can get this on, there we
It's
go.
always confusing me.
Hey, one
Yeah, how do you
shot.
like that? Ye of little faith. All right, pulse that together. Now I'm gonna add to it that juice.
This is a great idea. You're like jump-starting all the onions and everything. Other than, you could just throw them in there raw, but I like this better.
Uh-huh.
Because the sauce after is going to be like right there,
I'm
right?
gonna put some pineapple in here.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is gonna be so tasty. We can save the rest of that pineapple for something else.
Oh, I'll eat that.
Yeah,
Make a drink
that-
later.
That can be,
Oh.
make a little spicy pineapple margarita.
Hey, now.
Hey.
How you doing? Let's have some fun. Sorry, I'm just
All
really in
right.
a great mood today.
Why?
Because
Are
there's
you?
a big hunk of pork
Let's
about
take a
that we're
look
going to
and
eat
see.
eventually that now
if-
I get to see the business.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at that.
So, Katie, you could do this with a chuck roast, right? You could do it with
Oh, for sure.
big rib,
Yeah,
big bones
big
rib.
Brisket,
chuck
yeah,
pork
any of
ribs.
that. All right, Sunny, I'm gonna add that orange juice in here.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
That's good. The pineapple tenderizes
Yep.
pork very quickly
yeah.
too. It is like
It'll tenderize your tongue if you're sensitive to it.
Yeah.
I do get a little numb sometimes,
bite,
do you?
little tingly.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
you
no.
want to sear this pork on every side. So that means this side, this side, this side, this side, and the bottom side.
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2,
12.
3, 4, 5, 6 sides
That's
to do.
too many.
So I've got one already seared back here on the back counter.
Oh, well,
Oh, that has an extra side, too, that one.
Uh-huh.
that's a
So-
hexagon.
If you don't have a slow cooker, You can make this in a Dutch oven.
It's so sweet.
Oh, there you go. That's service right
That
there.
is.
Ow.
And I'm gonna add in a couple of bay leaves.
Oh,
I've got my pineapple mixture here. There we
Wow.
go. I'm gonna pour that right in.
It's a very good pineapple, by
oh
the
my way, it's so sweet.
Right? It's
And so cooking low and slow like this is gonna really break down the meat. It's gonna tenderize, be so delicious. I'm adding some cola in here.
Here we go.
Do it.
There's the
Here she
carnitas.
goes.
You can put your stock though, right?
Stock, beer, any water even would be just fine. I'm just gonna kind of stir this around with my tongs. And you can see that it doesn't completely cover the meat.
No.
There's a little bit peeking up there, and that's just fine. All right, I'm gonna put the lid on. We love tacos in our house. It's like one of our favorite things to have. So you can have the tortillas out, and Iris will actually eat this.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll go for it. She'll go for that tender meat. So this is good.
Tell you,
for
Iris is
everybody
kind
in
of
the
sounding like
family.
she's in my eating wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this on 6 hours on low. What do you guys like to make in your slow cookers?
I mean, I love a pork butt. We were saying before we started today, like, the quick trick is just like the soda and the pork butt, but
Yeah.
adding the flavor is just that extra step.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ooh, look at that.
But yeah,
that's
like
beautiful.
a sweet or savory
Yeah.
dip.
Like
Uh-huh.
anything.
It's also good to hold stuff, like, you know, mashed potatoes. They can stay
Wait, because there's a warm setting.
Yeah.
on the
I
slow
use it to
cooker.
make a very intense stock because it's so low.
Oh.
And I use just a ton of thighs and wings
and water.
a little salt, and nothing else.
That's all you need.
Overnight, like, and then it's so
But
clear.
It smells so
Yeah.
good.
It's so
It
good.
didn't simmer. It's not. It wasn't a violent stockage.
No, because once
Do
you
you do that
boil,
on the warm setting or the low setting? I like
Low.
that idea.
All right, we're gonna let this slow cooker work its magic, and we're gonna check in on it later. Next, Jeezy's making pasta, using an everyday tool in unexpected ways.
Here's the
Ooh, don't go far.
spatula.
You guys, you waited
my
all
goodness.
this time for it.
Yeah.
It's taco time.
Taco time.
Taco time.
Sonny, you're gonna be on topping duty.
done, right?
It's pretty much done. We've got some diced white onion there, and if you can just take off some of these cilantro leaves for me, that'd be wonderful.
we were talking, Katie, about like what toppings you put on. It's almost endless. That once you start, oh, I need a pickle. Oh, I need crema.
Look at this. Our beautiful slow cooker has done its job. This pork is like fallen apart.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that. Just to recap, we seared this pork. Look at it. And with some good spices on there, put it into
This
our
right
slow
here is the
cooker
gem. Get a spoonful of it.
with some pureed
Man.
pineapple, fresh orange juice, lime juice. We had some cola in there. It's sweet, it's delicious, it's spicy with some jalapeno.
Look at that.
And it just, I mean, I'm barely even taking these forks into this, and it is falling apart. And I'm not looking for little tiny chunks here. I want to keep this meat fairly intact. We put
everything
it
okay?
on 6 hours low. Look
So
at this,
good.
guys. It's really perfection. And this lends itself to such beautiful leftovers. If you have any left from your tacos, you can take these and make the quesadillas that we did earlier. You could toss it with some pasta. That would be great. Oh, we got an extra string in there.
Pass it down.
Just gonna put it all in our big serving bowl here. Ryan goes nuts for this. Ryan loves pork tacos.
How many does he have, honestly, though?
Come
How many
on,
can he?
Ryan.
How many?
Depends on what size they are.
He can go up to like a dozen.
I don't doubt it.
I think I was with him one day when he ate
guy
like
hollow leg.
I mean, he can
20
eat so
oysters.
much. No, he had 48 oysters
Oh,
one
it's guys
night.
insane.
I could easily do
Yeah.
48. No shame in
All
my
right.
game.
I heard you guys almost broke up then. You were like, listen.
We had just gotten married, and I was like, what did I get myself into? This guy
Men will
can
tear up your pantry.
And the most upsetting part is that it doesn't affect him whatsoever. All right, so here we go. I've got our beautiful pork here, ready to make some tacos.
Oh,
I've got some corn
Steaming.
tortillas,
Steaming.
nice and warm. I'm gonna layer these.
Oh, you're doing doubles, 2-ply.
Yeah, you know, otherwise they might
Authentico.
fall apart.
Yeah. I don't believe a taco that's a corn, you know, shell unless it's doubled.
Really?
That
I'm a
makes it
single guy, I
authentic
must
for
admit.
me.
I like single.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I know
the beauty of the double shell is
well,
that
you know, you
can make
just
your
pick it
I,
up.
two
I
out of
know
a
it's
single.
the traditional, but I
All right, I'm gonna put a little salsa verde on,
could have a lot of onions.
a lot of chopped white onions. There we go.
This is like the
And some fresh
trinity
cilantro.
of what the
That's it.
minimum.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe a
Salsa.
lime squeeze, maybe.
Maybe.
But she's
Salsa,
already got
cilantro,
that
white
nice
white onions
fruity
is a
thing
must.
going on.
I'll take a Uno. I'll take an Uno.
Uno?
Yeah, I
See?
eat them so quick. I'm kind of like
Okay.
I'm kind of like Rhino over there. Ooh, oh man.
Yeah?
Look at that perfect size. You know,
cute.
that's it.
It's
Street
cute.
street corn style, street taco style.
It's so delicious.
Oh.
Perfectly balanced. I have to really actually eat it, so I don't like. It's so good. I didn't want to start talking, but it's so good.